The olive dropped into the martini glass. You could hear the clinking of glasses. Anna stared into the glass to follow the olive, to watch it fall to the bottom of the glass. The room was dark. She sat at the bar away from the rest of the crowds of people entering the doorway. She wore a red wool coat that draped over her shadowy figure. She didn't speak. Frank, the bartender, motioned to her to see if she needed a refill. She shook her head. The bar was filling up now. She still didn't mutter a word. Frank hadn't seen her around before. He tried to engage her in conversation, but just gave up. He knew she had a story. Everyone has a story. Frank was the owner of the bar. He had taken over for his dad when his dad passed. The TV was on. Some of the locals came to watch the baseball game every Saturday. Frank had his regular crowd. The game was interrupted by a news flash of a boat in the harbor that caught on fire earlier this evening. A young couple was found on the boat Esmeralda by passers-by that called for help. One was proclaimed dead at the scene, but an unidentified man has been rushed to the hospital with third-degree burns over half of his body. The Coast Guard was called and the man was revived. This is Tanya Walsh with KBCN News reporting. Anna glared at the TV and then glanced away with a shudder. She knew inside she had to tell someone. She barely escaped herself. She was still trying to find a hiding place where they couldn't find her. She needed to get out of Miami, but she was waiting for a guy named Gary who makes fake IDs. She needed to get out of the area before they found her again. She wasn't running from the law. She was running from her traffickers, Martin and Kelly. They beat her up, chained her, treated her like an animal, like a subhuman. She still has scars on her arms and legs. She couldn't believe her luck when Martin went to help Kelly with another location where they were keeping several other girls. Anna had risked everything. She had been able to hide away. She remembered how she was able to run and evade the hired guns that were searching for her. She took a sigh of relief for now. She would focus on Gary. She was told she could meet him at Frank's, so she waited a little longer. Finally, a tall chap showed up with a black brim hat on and strolled up to the bar. "Are you Anna?" Gary pronounced. Anna nodded. "I have the documents in an envelope for you. You don't have much time. You need to leave tonight." Anna, for the first time in her long time, felt hopeful. She looked at Gary's hand outstretched with the document. She reached for the new papers that would lead to her freedom. "I have a car for you. It'll take you to the train station. You are to contact Maribel." Anna closed her eyes and could feel the rainfall of tears. She fell into his arms.